Good afternoon, welcome back to my channel, and this is going to be a video on my collection of Steelbooks, slipcovers, special editions, just things like that. A whole kind of big mishmash. A lot of this stuff came from up the loft, so it's not in any order at all, but we'll jump straight in. So, first one we got here is Zumba Fitness Core. Now we've started. There we go. Look at the ribs on that. Look at the ribs. Aye, we got that. Zumba. Next one we've got is for the Wii, and it is. These are just the kind of big things I can get out of the way first. The Wii U Draw game tablet. I'm sure. I don't know if it was Ross Barhaw. I think he showed this or something like this, I can't remember, and he said that they were actually pretty decent. I've never used it before, but we got that there. Let's chuck it there now. Next one we got is the U Draw tablet for the PS3. So I've got it for the Wii, so I thought I'll get it for the Superior brand. Again, never used it. Next one we got here is, I'm sure everybody bought these. These were like in Matalan for like a £5 or something like that at one point last year or the year before, and it's Starlink, so it's never been opened. I do have the Switch one as well, but I don't know where it is. But according to Retro Chef, these are actually pretty good games, but I've never played them. And I got this actually as well from a second-hand shop. So this is the R-Wing from Star Fox Lilac Wars. Aye, so I've got that, but I've got it boxed somewhere, but I just don't know where it is actually. Anyway, next big thing we've got is a Buzz for the PS2. So this is still in its blister pack. We love these kind of quiz games. Obviously this one's not been opened, but the one we play a lot of is Knowledge is Power on the PS4. So we play that all the time. Like, you use your phone for it to answer the questions. We play it all the time whenever Jay's nana comes up for a sleepover. That's what we play before bed. And then sticking with Buzz, we've got Buzz on the PS3. So I'm sure this came in like I'm sure this had a slipcover as well, but I don't have a slipcover. And there we've got the game and the controllers and the USB dongle. Up here there's nothing really missing there. That was just for what do you call it, batteries. So that's all the big kind of crap out the way. So again, all this stuff isn't in order at all. I'm going to start off with this one here, which is a bit of a shambles really. This came through the post like this. I got it on eBay and I was gutted, and it's SOCOM, so it comes with a headset, but the box is absolutely battered, absolutely ruined. I was gutted when it came through. It didn't even come in a box, it just came in like a big envelope, and it was obviously just been battered in the post, which is a shame. Next one here we've got Ukulele. So this is just a special edition. It's still sealed. It's the Kickstarter version for the PC. Got that a while ago. I do have it digitally, so I don't really need to open it up. But I do actually have this as well, unsealed somewhere, because I remember showing off the manual at one point. Next one, Aliens Colonial Marines Limited Edition. This game is not as bad as people make it out to be. Like, it's not great, but I thought it was alright. A good one playthrough, I thought. Like, the sound effects and all that were really cool and really kind of fitting with the Alien kind of franchise. Next one, Kane & Lynch 2 Dog Days Limited Edition. This one's still sealed as well. I've got it unsealed as well, but not the limited edition. This came from, I'm pretty sure, this came from Retro Ghetto as a gift, which was really, really nice of them. Next one we've got, so this is a slipcover steel case, so it's Aliens vs Predator on the Xbox 360. I haven't played this before, but the steelbook is really, really nice. So you've got the alien, the xenomorph on one side, and then on the other side you get the Predator. That's a really cool slip cover, sorry, steelbook that. I think that's really smart. Next up we've got Ace Combat Assault Horizon Limited Edition. Again, I'm pretty sure I just saw Retro Ghetto. He picked this up not too long ago. So I'll try and show things that are inside, but I'll try and not make the video too long. So inside you've got the game, and then you've got a pilot's instruction manual. Actually, it's not an instruction manual, sorry, it's a little notebook. So you just take all your little notes and things like that. Pretty cool. Next up, we have got, maybe it's a bad idea taking everything out. We've got Cyberpunk. So this came from Game in my local kind of town in Ayr when they were shutting down their shop. I went into they were shutting down, the place was like emptied and everything, there was loads of bin bags outside, and I asked if I could go raking through their bin bags, and I found this. It doesn't have the game unfortunately, but it's a pretty cool steelbook, and I really do want to play this. I mean, I've heard there's been lots of updates and things like that. I'm sure it launched pretty poorly, but that's pretty cool. Next one we've got is Pokemon Sword. So this came from my wee brother. He handed this over because he got he pre-ordered it and got the special edition steelbook as well, and he just gave me the steelbook because he doesn't really want it. Next kind of big kind of edition we got is a Command & Conquer First Decade. I know, big game, I was a big fan of the Command & Conquers, and this is just a really cool big collection of Command & Conquers, obviously the first decade of them. It's all complete there, and got like a wee kind of, what's this here, a poster. In fact, do you know what? I can't get everything out because it's just going to be a mess at the end of the video. But aye, Command & Conquer, heaps of games. Big fan of that as well. So he is. Next one we've got, and I played this I think last year, and I really enjoyed it. Very underrated, and it's Killzone Shadowfall. It's fantastic, honestly. I think I was just right in the mood to play a first-person shooter, and this scratched the itch. It was really good. Graphically, it's a stunner, and it was like I think it was a PS4 release game. It's a lovely steelbook as well. There. Next up we've got quite a recent one, Tales of Symphonia. So I got this on the Xbox One. It was only £13.98, so that's a steal. That I've not played it yet, but I do like RPGs. I don't play them enough or as much as I should. I know Chicken Fillets and Jen Pixel, they love their RPGs, and I just don't have the time to play as many RPGs, unfortunately. But that's a really cool steelbook, that as well. Really nice, and it's got some gubbins in there as well. It's got some like postcards kind of thing, and it's got some stickers. So you've got like pixelated characters, and then you've got the cartoon characters as well. Really nice special edition, that. Next, again, this one was recommended by Ross Baha. I think he said he didn't finish it, but he said it was quite a good game. The Observer. It's like a walking simulator kind of detective game with big Rutger Hauer. It's not a steelbook, but it does have like an art book in there as well, which is pretty cool. Next one we've got Death's Door. So this one came from a recommendation from Eddie Rollercore, so he put it on one of the chats saying it was nice and cheap, so I got that for Christmas. Looking forward to playing this. Like I said in my Christmas video, I have played a little bit of it, and the first boss absolutely scalped me. But yeah, you got a nice little Death's Door art book in there as well. But I am looking forward to playing this for sure. I thought it was like a roguelike, but Mark told me in the comments that it's actually more of like a old style kind of Zelda game. So we got the official soundtrack as well. Really nice. So I look forward to getting stuck into that. That could be a game that I'd like to maybe stream, just because I like to stream games and look back at the games that I've played, like Axiom Verge and things like that. Next one, again, not a steelbook, but it's a collector's edition or special 2-disc set, which is Silent Hill 2. Absolute classic. I've not played this game in years, but I need to give it another go. So inside you get the game, and you've got a making of DVD, the instruction manual there as well, and it also came with a little postcard, welcome back to Silent Hill postcard kind of thing, which I've got somewhere. I framed it somewhere and I don't know where I've put it. This one's just a slipcover, Borderlands 2. So showing this one because me and Jay have started to stream this. So far we got up to Sanctuary, if you've played the game. Not that far into it at all, but fantastic game. Me and Jay did stream Borderlands 1 a long time ago, so now we're getting onto Borderlands 2. Next one, Resident Evil 6. So obviously I've heard this game is horrendous, like terrible, but I still do want to play it. It's got a nice slipcover, nice steel case, steelbook, sorry. But I do want to play it because I've heard it's not a good Resident Evil, but it's an okay kind of action game, so maybe worth a go. Next one we've got Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13. The third one in the kind of Final Fantasy 13 trilogy. I've played the first one. I didn't mind the first one. A lot of people give it stick, but I thought it was alright. And then I played Final Fantasy 13 2, and I got to the end boss, and then my PlayStation died. So I need to see if my save file is on the cloud or something like that somewhere, so I can get back to it, finish it off hopefully, and then move on to Lightning Returns. Gears of War 2, another big box kind of special edition. Whoa, it's got like a slip cover on it, and then inside we've got a beneath the surface. Inside, look at Gears of War, kind of like a wee art book, I think, and then the steelbook itself, which is a really nice kind of picture of the gun. Can't remember the name of the gun. What's the name of the gun? That's going to do my head in. But that's a really nice steelbook as well. I shouldn't take them all out. This is doing my head in. In fact, we'll stick with Gears of War because we've got Gears of War 3 as well, steelbook. Again, me and Jay have streamed the first Gears of War, and we're looking at streaming the next two. But the problem with streaming the next two, sorry, not streaming the next two, just playing through the next two, I can't stream them, is that Jay just can't be bothered half the time. That's the big stumbling block I've got. So Gears of War 2 and 3, let's see if I can find the other one. So I've got the other one here, and then obviously Gears of War 1. I'm sure this came with a slipcover as well, but I don't have the slipcover for it. But it's a really nice, I really like this. It's kind of weird to explain, but it's kind of like rounded at the sides, at the edges. It's just quite a nice steelbook, that. And then inside we've got quite a lot of stuff actually. Destroyed Beauty, so again, inside look at Gears of War. And then we've got the manual and some gubbins. And then the game itself, which is in this kind of, whoops, which is in like a cardboard slip kind of thing. Like a cardboard kind of sleeve. Nice. Next one, Battlefield 3. I do enjoy Battlefield 3, and again I think that came with a slip, but I don't have the slip for it. Next one, Resident Evil 4, obviously an absolute classic survival horror third person shooter, but I've not played the remake. But this is a really nice steelbook. It's got the manual in there as well. I really need to play the remake now that I've got this bad boy down here, VR2, so I really want to play it normally, and then I want to play it on VR. Next one we've got Viva Pinata. So this is a really weird kind of box. It's kind of like, what do you call it? It's kind of like bubbly. It's kind of the 3D effect of the pinata. Never played a Viva Pinata game. I've heard they're actually pretty good fun, but I haven't played them. Maybe I should. Maybe I should give them a go. But that's a really nice wee kind of edition. Next up, Final Fantasy 13-2. So my pal Parker, David Parker, got me this a while ago, and it comes with, so I can't get them all out, but it comes with like cards, soundtrack, art book, and then the game itself, which is actually still sealed. When I was saying that I was playing it before, I played it on the PS3 though. But that's really nice, and that holographic kind of picture of lightning, it's pretty stunning actually, it's cool. Oh, a bit of space here. Next one, Evil Within. So I played this last year as well, really enjoyed it. I picked up the sequel recently. Really cool game, really kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Weird, but good weird. It's kind of like it's a nice wee kind of, again, holographic kind of picture that goes in the front, and then another journal book where you get to put in all your notes and things like that, with nice wee bits of artwork as well. But yeah, really good, really kind of trippy. That's the word I'm looking for. It's quite trippy. Scary as well in places, but I really did enjoy the Evil Within. Looking forward to the second one. Everyone says that the second one is a lot better, so looking forward to playing the second one. 2 seconds, just get this back in. This was a bad idea, but no, I'm doing no too bad. Next one, Need for Speed Shift Special Edition. So again, I really do like these kind of racers, especially from this kind of era. And this is the one that Retro Ghetto showed in his video as well not long ago, and it's got like the tyre effect. I think that is really cool, really unique. And then obviously the game inside. But that is a cool steelbook. Here, this one is Forza 2. Again, pretty sure this came with a slipcover, but I don't have the slipcover for it. And again, it comes with the game, and it comes with a massive thick book that just goes through a lot of the cars that are in the game. Forza games are like, you know, you either like Forza or you like Gran Turismo. That's the kind of rules. And for me, Sony Pony, Gran Turismo all the way. But Forza is still a good game. Next up here, Halo 4. Again, I'm pretty sure this came with a slipcover, but I don't have the slipcover for it. It's really nice. It's a nice kind of effect in the front. It's kind of, I don't know the technical term, but it's kind of like engraved and things like that. UNSC at the front there as well. Next one, my favourite Modern Warfare of all time, and this steel case is actually rubbish. I'd like to get another one at some point, but it's Modern Warfare 2. Absolutely brilliant, man. I think, yeah, this is absolutely ghost. Needs to go in the bin. I need to get another one. But I think when this released as a special edition, is that the one? I think that's the one you got the night vision goggles with, or you got the wee RC120 or something like that, the wee kind of remote control. I think that was the. I think 2 was the night vision goggles, and I think 3 was the remote control car. Next one we got is Kane and Lynch Dead Men. Me and my little brother started this one time a while ago, and do you know what? We really enjoyed it, but we never went back to it. It was more getting the time for him to come around and sit in the game room and have a go at it. That was the kind of sticking point for us. But it's all complete in there as well. The manual, the 2 games, bonus disc, and it's got a special edition art cards. So you've got 4 different art cards there. I thought it was a really cool game. I really enjoyed it. We didn't get too far. I remember getting to like a construction site, and there was a big digger you had to fight and things like that, and I thought it was a good game. I really want to go back and play both of them, to be honest. But I don't yeah, I want to play both of them on, what you call it, co-op. Next one I've got is BlazBlue for the 360. BlazBlue Continuum Shift, is that right? Continuum Shift Extend Limited Edition. One-on-one fighter. I'm not good at these games at all, but this was in CEX and I'm pretty sure it was pretty cheap in CEX. And we got obviously the game in there. I mean, these games are stunning looking, absolutely gorgeous 2D one-on-one fighters. And then you've got like a DVD in there as well. And then inside the DVD case, you've got loads of little kind of sketches. Like, really, really nice kind of artwork in here. Like I said, the artwork, the detail and the characters is just absolutely brilliant in these games. But I've never put any time into them because I am utter pish at, what do you call it, one-on-one fighters. But they look really nice, and it's a nice special edition. Next one we've got, this was a gift from the one and only UK Kraut Gaming, Horizon Zero Dawn Limited Edition. Absolute stellar game, one of the best games of this generation, of last generation, sorry, PS4 generation. One of the best games ever. It's just, it's so good, so unique and very different. Like, nothing was like it at the time. It was just so good. But yeah, inside we got the nice, lovely steelbook. And I remember Andy, UK Kraut, reached out to me and said, "Oh, I've got something you might like." And he sent me a picture of it, and I was like, "Oh man, that's nice." And he sent me it for nothing. Like, that's so nice. That is community spirit 101. Absolutely lovely. And inside, sorry, you've got lovely artwork of Horizon Zero Dawn. Stunning game, absolutely stunning. I want to go back and play more. I did Platinum Zero Dawn. I did play Frozen Wilds. I played Forbidden West. I've not played Burning Shores yet, but I have played obviously on the PSVR 2 Call of the Mountain. So I need to go back and play Burning Shores. Stunning games. Next, Dragon Age Origins on PS3. Again, heard so many cool things about this. This is a collector's edition as well, with a nice wee slipcase, and then the game there. And then we've got inside the manual and a bonus disc. Sorry, I'm kind of contorting myself right in front of the camera. Never played Dragon Age games, but I've heard that they are really good. Next one, Marvel vs Capcom. This is an absolute stunning piece of artwork that you've got. It's quite nice that the light's hitting that actually up there. All the characters, you've got all the Marvel, all the Capcom characters, Iron Man, Ryu, Wolverine, Morrigan. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. Who's in the front here? Doctor Doom, Spider-Man, Felicia, Trombone, is she there? Loads of characters. And this was just stuck in there. Football Manager 2006 classic. Next, Uncharted 2, the limited edition. Uncharted 2, arguably the best Uncharted, but I mean, it probably is the best one. But 4 is stunning. But I mean, that's unfair because 4 is in the newer console. But Uncharted 2, that bit there, man, and the on the train right at the start, spectacular stuff. Absolutely brilliant. And it's a really nice kind of steelbook as well. It looks like a kind of, again, like a kind of journal kind of thing. Nice. Another PS2 steelbook, and it's The Godfather. I haven't played these games, but I'm sure, who's mentioned this before? Pretty sure heaps of games mentioned this. He likes games from this kind of era, like Scarface and GTA Vice City, all that kind of PS2 kind of era, gangster kind of things. He's right into all that. But again, nice in here. You got a bonus disc. You get the game obviously, and a nice manual. Well, legs are getting sore sitting down on the floor. I think I've said this before, but I don't know how Retro Red Steve does this all the time. Next up, Devil May Cry 4 on the Xbox 360. I've played Devil May Cry games. I've never finished a Devil May Cry game, but that's a stunning piece of artwork right there. See, I love my virtual photography. That I'd be proud to get a picture like that, black and white with a big black background. That's absolutely stunning. Oh. And inside you've got obviously the game, and then art of the devil. Let me get this out for 2 seconds. An instruction manual, sorry. But yeah, got some nice artwork in here as well. Look at that, absolutely stunning. I love all this kind of artwork. It's so nice, and I don't look at it as much as I should. And I don't think anybody really looks at their art books, but they're absolutely amazing. Like my big brother, he's such a good drawer. He loves drawing and things like that, and it obviously skipped the gene. Obviously skipped me because I can't draw for shit, which is a shame. So aye, Devil May Cry 4. Next we've got, what have we got here? Quite a few. Next we've got Hot Wheels Unleashed on the PS4. This is still sealed because I'm pretty sure that I do have this already on digitally. So at the moment there's no need to unseal it at the moment. Next one as well, the Ascent Cyber Edition. So I got this in the games 3 for 2. So unfortunately, because it is second hand, I didn't get the art book, which is a bit of a shame. But I did get it sealed from game, and I did get the Steelbook as well. So a lovely striking red and black art book. I passed on a copy of this because I had 2 copies after I got this, and I passed it on to Dave Tyler, and I'm sure that he's had quite a bit of fun with it. Pretty sure he liked it. Again, it looks really cool, cyberpunk, kind of futuristic. I'm not too. It looks like a Diablo kind of game, but I'm not sure because I haven't actually played it. This one's just a slipcover. It's Super Smash Bros on the Wii. I'm not big into Super Smash Bros, to be honest, but when I seen that slipcover, I thought that was really. Man, I dropped it. I thought it was really cool. I quite liked kind of striking, kind of like offshoots of all the characters coming from the logo at the front. I thought it was pretty cool. And it says it's limited edition, but I don't know why it's limited edition. So it says up. See if it comes into focus. Probably no. Ah, limited edition. Don't know why. Next, Guardians of the Galaxy on PS5. Fantastic game. Honestly, absolutely stunning game. Loved it to bits. Just the story beats and everything in it, the graphics, the music, the way the music plays into the game as well is really cool. The story with Drax in it is really touching as well. There's just so many good story beats in this game. And then inside we've got lovely Steelbook. That's so cool, man, honestly. And then we've got a little art of the game, Guardians of the Galaxy as well. Boom. Absolutely brilliant. Opened up on Gamora. Stunning game. Rocket, so we just watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3, me and the missus the other night there. Brilliant game. Brilliant movie as well. Aye. Look at that. Look at that llama. That's ace. So Guardians of the Galaxy. Fantastic game. And recently I did just finish playing what you call it? The Avengers. The Avengers is a very good game. Everyone slates it, but it's very good. Next one, Back 4 Blood. I haven't played this yet. I wasn't really into, or it wasn't really my thing at the time. Left 4 Dead and things like that. So I think this is the kind of follow on from Left 4 Dead, or a spiritual successor maybe, I don't know. But I've heard it's not as good. I'm pretty sure Dad and Lads played it, and I'm not sure if it was them that said it wasn't that good, but I did hear somewhere it's not that good a game. Oh, get it. Next one we've got is Oddworld Soulstorm. Not played this either. So many games I've not played, man. fake gamer, that's what I am. But Oddworld Soulstorm, again, I've never finished an Oddworld game. Obviously I've played the original one on the PS1. That's a stunning looking up steelbook as well, because it's kind of like raised. See if you can kind of see it there with the light. It's quite nice with the light actually. But a stunning looking steelbook, that one. We're getting there, we're getting to the end. Another one, 3 for 2, 13. So again, I played this not long ago. I think it was last year I played it. I really enjoyed it. This version got slated, absolutely slated. But I believe it has had patches, and I've watched Ross Bothaha. He streamed it, and when I was watching him stream it, it looked absolutely fine. It looked really, really good. I think it would be worth a playthrough again, to be honest, which I might actually do at some point this year. But again, you've got some nice little bits of, oh man, nice little bits of artwork in there. Some nice little art cards. Next up, just a slipcover for Evolve. I think this is the game that kind of died a death. Like, it doesn't really exist anymore. I just put it in here because it's got a slipcover. Again, another one just with the slipcover, with Bioshock Collection. Stunning games, absolutely brilliant. I just saw Mark was just telling me that he played the first one again recently, and honestly, we're talking about the trophies as well. Like, I'm sure there's a trophy you have to go through the whole game without using a Vita chamber. Aye, that would be solid, man. Next up, this one definitely has a slipcover, but I don't have a slipcover for it. It's Perfect Dark. Again, I've heard bad things about this, but I've not played it, so I can't really pass any judgment on it. I quite liked Perfect Dark on N64. It was good for its time, but I don't know what it's like nowadays. So I get limited edition bonus DVD in there as well. Next up, Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness. So this year I beat Star Ocean First Departure, and before that this was the only Star Ocean game I'd finished before, and I thought it was alright. Everyone says it's horrible, it's rubbish, blah 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 blah. I don't know, it's alright, it's nothing special. It was a good one playthrough. Like, I don't know if in fact I won't play it again, to be honest, but I didn't think it was terrible. I thought it was okay. Anyway, not great, but okay. And then this game, fantastic game, sorely underrated, The Order 1886. I want to play this again actually, so I'm quite happy I got all this down from the loft, because I'm going to keep this one to the side because I'm going to play through it again, because I've not played it in a while. Brilliant game, honestly. I think this game, to be honest, I think this game was a little bit ahead of its time. I just thought it was stunning. There's a voucher code if anyone wants to download the Knights Arsenal pack. I don't even know if it still works. But aye, The Order 1886, absolutely brilliant. I'm going to play it again pretty soon. Last two, Wolfenstein Welcome to America. I've only played one Wolfenstein, that was last year, and it was the self-titled Wolfenstein on the 360. It was alright, very much of its time, but I did want to kind of get into the Wolfenstein kind of games, and I started with that one. I don't really know where to go next. Mark Jordy Slasher actually sent me a message of the kind of timeline of the Wolfenstein games and how to follow it, but I forget it already. I need to go back and check my messages and maybe get stuck into some more Wolfenstein. But so you got a little TV America, it's like a little kind of, I guess it's like a storybook, an art book kind of thing for the game, which is really, really cool. Different kind of ads and all that. It reminds me of like a Grand Theft Auto instruction manual. They were really cool instruction manuals, so they were. That's pretty cool as well. Then the last one I've got, this one was in sale on Game a while ago, maybe a year or two ago, and I managed to grab one. I managed to grab one for someone else as well, but it's Ori Will the Wisps. So I've played the first Ori, the Blind Forest, so I really need to get onto this one, and this is just an absolutely lovely big collector's edition. Let's see if we can get into it. So, aye, look at that, it's so nice. So nice. Let's just lay it down, you get the stuff out. This is the last one anyway, so you can stick around for 2 minutes. And I'll get this book out. Maybe. Jeez, oh. So you get a lovely, big, thick art book. And the artwork in the Ori games is stellar, absolutely stunning. Obviously all the different environments. And then loads of different cool wee characters and things like that. This is a stunning limited edition. And I'm trying to remember, I think it was like a tenner for this. Really cheap. I'm trying to think as well, I think maybe it was part of the 3 for 2. It was part of the 3 for 2. It definitely was part of the 3 for 2. And then we've got that stunning gold and black art book. I'm going to have to keep this out as well, actually, I need to play this one. And then inside you've got the game, obviously, and then at the back there, the piano collections, so a nice little soundtrack as well. So that was it, that was all my kind of big box, special edition steelbooks, all that kind of jazz, and now I'm going to have fun putting it all away. But anyway guys, cheers, thanks for watching, take care.